Now, I know my last review, I bashed the Chimera Ant's designs, but the siblings' powers and Ikalgo, I'm starting to like Ikalgo, and I love darts. I love darts. So this episode was just a win-win for me. So Ikalgo doesn't like being called an octopus because he wants to be a squid of all things. Now he thinks that they're just beautiful, majestic creatures. He thinks they're way better than octopi. So he wants to be one. And right when Ikalgo jumps, when he is about to basically kill himself, he wishes that he will come back in the next life as a squid, but Killua saves him. He says Ikalgo is a cool guy, and under different circumstances, they could have been friends. Now, there is a huge lesson here. No matter what any of you guys think, you know, whether you're jealous of someone else's appearance or race or anything like that, there is always someone who will have your back and who will become your friend. You know, you can't please everybody, so just be thankful and be grateful for who you are. You see something that you like, and you may see someone with something that you want but you don't have at the moment, or whether it just be looks or whatever, but I guarantee you there are people out there who will just accept you for who you are. This episode really taught a great lesson. On to the fucked up part of this episode. Killua was just getting impaled by these swordfish, man. I'm talking about the twins' powers are awesome. Like I said, I love darts, and just how the pattern of the board was all over Killua's body. I just kind of nerdgasmed all over the place. You know, I'm a big nerd, forgive me. I'm talking about these fish were going through Killua's hand, through his elbow from the inside, which has to hurt. I have a tattoo on my elbow, and that shit hurt like fuck. So getting impaled through the inside to the outside of the elbow, man, I would have been crying like a little bitch. Most of the episode, Killua is just trying to figure out what the hell's going on, and he gets fucked up like all over the place. He's losing a lot of blood, and I'm talking about even in his ear, he has a fucking gauge now. With the final throw the old fish guy did, he aimed at Killua's head, and Killua's hand was being surrounded by currents of electricity, and then he just fell out after being hit in the head. I was like, what the fuck, Killua? Did you really just die on me after you looked like you was about to do something epic? But he did. But he really fooled me for a second because, I mean, he was just sitting there with his just hand just being electrified, then he just fell. I'm like, Killua, are you serious? It turns out he used electricity to boost his reflexes. Now, if you watch the anime, Killua has amazing reflexes. He's like one of the fastest characters like in the series so far. So with a boosted reflex in his arm, just, I mean, no wonder we didn't see him grab it because it was probably the speed of light. And Killua just got my respect even more. He knows in depth the rules about darts, man, and he explains it to the siblings after he cuts their fucking heads off, of course. I wonder if they're still talking to this day, just arguing back and forth whose fault this is. At this point, Killua pretty much accepts death. He lays down in the pool of his own blood, and he's having regrets. He's thinking about Gon. He's thinking about how he just pretty much almost learned how to use his new power. And by the way, if he does learn how to control his electricity correctly, I'm talking about Killua is going to be one of the most badass characters in this series. Ikalgo comes and rescues him because he's just so touched by Killua's compassion and actually sparing his life. He's going to try to save him. He's going to take him to this special doctor of his. Now, what was Ikalgo doing when he was getting impaled by all these fish? I'm pretty sure he knew of the siblings' abilities. He could have just went wherever they were and just threw them off on the last throw, because it said if the brother messes up on a throw, then the damage will be dealt towards the twins. So he could have went there and helped Killua out that way, but no, I'm guessing Ikalgo was just sitting there enjoying the game. With Gon and Malorion, I'm kind of mixed on Malorion's character. Now, he looks like he's trying to, like he wants something from Gon, like he's trying to be a good guy. But I don't trust sneaky characters like that. But I don't know, in the ending, he was on the good guy's side, so I'm not sure. And Gon says that if you're lying, I will destroy you. So, I mean, there's that. He better not be lying after that. But I really love the lesson in this episode. Never try to be anyone that you're not, or anything that you're not. There will always be people that accept you. And Killua is just an awesome person for just sparing Ikalgo's life. I expect to see some epic things, or an epic tag team between Ikalgo and Killua, especially if he gets a new host and he's able to use that awesome sniping ability he used earlier. Great episode. Thumbs up for Killua, thumbs up for Ikalgo, and Gon and Malorion. Who knows what's going to happen between those two, except for most of you guys because you read the manga and I don't, so don't spoil anything. But anyway, this is jbDAuchiha. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.